Hello, welcome you beautiful souls. Happy living 11. Oh, all right. So happy Easter. You know, I'm not a big celebrator of holidays myself, especially. I mean, like I'm a big celebrator of life, a big celebrator of so many things, but having somebody else dictate when and what I celebrate and with who and how much time I get, that I'll take my control back. I like to celebrate myself because of the reasons why I want to and in the ways that I want to and on the days and for the length of time that I want to. And so I don't often participate in statutory holidays or religious ones in the same ways. That being said, I am a mom and I've got, I'm one of few, even in my circle who doesn't celebrate these things in those ways. And so I want my son to be exposed. So he's out with Tristan doing the Easter egg hunt. I'm like happy here. I had an hour to myself to just chill. I did some yoga. I cleaned up a bit. I prepped things for when the kids come back so that they can have fun here and so that it's with more ease for Tristan and I. And yeah, enjoying the day. Another cool way that I celebrated myself and gifted myself those holidays, because I did, make some things that are special for the kids, and of course make sure that they can participate in a healthy way. And I bought myself something too. I have had one of these before. It's like a probiotic water kefir. And the one that I had and absolutely loved, the reason why I went out and got more, was it was done with activated charcoal and lemon. It tasted so good. But I also saw this one, cranberry and turmeric, and curiosity got the cat on that one. I really wanted to try it. The thing with these probiotic water kefirs, probiotics in general, is that they're they're like our troops that help our immune system. And as you may or may not know, I was out for a couple of days in the beginning of the week, so Tuesday and Wednesday specifically. So anything that can help me build up my army, I'm in. And turmeric has so many other amazing benefits. Pretty expensive for the little container that you get, but honestly, I didn't pay as much as that it may cost in regular stores. And for me, it was still a lot. I don't like, whenever I'm spending money, I'm thinking of it like this is a big investment. It's an investment into my health. So when it comes to health foods, sure, I'll do it, but I want to be like 100% sure that it is going to be beneficial. Studying nutrition, I knew like probiotics, this is what I want. Water kefir was new to me. I've had coconut kefir. I've had kefir from goat as well, and both were good. I prefer the coconut kefir. It's really sweet. Finn loves it too. Water kefir was new to me, but I think I'm a fan, and I think I'm going to start making it. That's another thing too, is that now I've found something that I really like. How do I do it myself? How do I optimize on it? I do this with recipes too. I'll go into a restaurant, I'll get something that's maybe not 100% healthy. That's fine. You can't control everything. Some places are amazing. Some places cook food so good and with really healthy ingredients. I don't want to dismiss, like, those places do exist, but most places and if you're a healthy eater, you're compromising in some way. So what I do is I take my favorite recipes from some of those places or some of my favorite things that I try within the year, and I optimize on those recipes. What were those ingredients? How can I make them healthier? How can I swap things out? How can I make the cooking methods or the cooking temperatures lower, so there's not anti-nutrients? And from the oils or from uh, ashing or anything, just for fun. Hey, Juliana, happy Easter. Cute little dog behind you. Hi. What's his name? I can't hear you, sweetie.
Hi.
Hi.
Her name is Jane.
Hi, Jane. She's so cute. She's just looking around, loving life. It's just you and I today. I wanted to do a bit of a Q&A, so maybe it was meant to be. I thought I was going to be spending the whole talking about water kefir because it's Easter. I'm like, I didn't know if anybody was going to make it, but I was happy to be home alone. Tristan took the kids out to the farm, so they're all doing a scavenger hunt and things. And I'm like, I'm going to take the time, rest. And then I started talking about water kefir this whole call. Have you ever tried it?
I have. I haven't noticed. I haven't done it consistently. I've only tried it every once in a while.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
This was my first experience. I've done milk kefir and coconut kefir. Kefir, like the coconut kefir, I mean, is definitely my favorite one. But this water kefir is really, really nice, especially because I didn't want like anything creamy to like cause phlegm inside my body. I'm like, I'm gonna try it, and I got a lemon and activated charcoal one. Amazing. It tasted so good. It built up my immune system. This one's turmeric and cranberry. This is the second one I've had. But I was just saying that I'm gonna start making it, I think. Why not?
Yeah, I like making home things. I've made kombucha a few times.
Yeah, it's a fun one too.
Kefir.
We do kombucha here as well. And ginger bug. They're another one that we like. The kids really enjoy that too. Because it's got a bit of a fizz, like the kombucha. They call the kombucha burping potion. Right. So as a Q&A, what's going on for you? I didn't get to speak with you Monday on our call or anything. You don't have to share because I know this call is recorded too much, but if you want to utilize this time as a Q&A, and there's anything that you want to, on any front, that you want to throw out there.
Well, I've been keeping busy and learning a few new techniques from different podcasts I've been listening to. So I've been practicing a bunch of different techniques, and then also using your protocol and assignments for the 10-week course. So I've been super busy.
Yeah. What podcasts have kept you inspired lately?
What has been keeping me inspired? I didn't hear you.
The podcasts. You had mentioned podcasts.
Oh, yes. Yes, a bunch of different ones. I've been listening to Jesse Elder, and I've been listening to everything on Odyssey that you've been posting. Those are the main ones. A few other ones. I was looking for a yoga one that I heard about, but I haven't started listening to it. I'm still looking for it.
Awesome. And you're a
Yeah.
fan of Aubrey Marcus too, who always talked about using dead time, like driving time and that kind of stuff for podcasts, so that you're filling in the space where it feels like it's out of your control, that time for travel and whatever. It's just dead time. So is that how you're using it, or how do you fit it in?
I've been fitting it in whenever I'm doing something. Like right now, I'm house sitting and pet sitting for someone. So I'm leaving today. So I was cleaning the house. And so while I'm sweeping, I'm listening to everything.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's the main thing. Whenever I'm moving into someone's house or moving out of their house, then I'm listening to podcasts, or when I don't have to be doing too much things that I need to be completely present for.
Wow. Yeah. Awesome. Was it a healthy drink? Yeah, that's good to always ask. I'll be done. You can fill me on all the details soon. Can you close the door for me so I can finish my stuff? Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. I didn't expect you guys home so soon. Sorry, Juliana. I apologize.
That's okay. You got to do what you got to do. Whatever's in front
He's
of
so
you.
happy. Oh, yeah. Okay. So what was the last part I missed?
Oh, well, I was saying I listen to the podcast when I don't have to be, well, I want to say when I'm multitasking something, although I know multitasking isn't totally productive, but that's usually when I use it, when I can be doing two
Yeah.
things at the same time, like
Yeah,
sweeping,
absolutely.
listening.
And if you can keep them relevant, I always find is really helpful too. Like if you're learning cooking, for example, and you have cooking shows on while you're in the kitchen, so it's all you're keeping in the same vibe. You know, a business podcast when it's a business task where you can have something in the background. Like if I'm sitting there doing DMs or posting or something like that, for example, you know, I can very easily have on Xander Fryer's podcast, High Impact Coaching, something like that, that's business related. So keeping it on topic, I always find really helps optimize that space. Keep the energy going, keep the momentum building. It's really the cutest dog.
That was a different one.
Oh,
her name is Penny, although I get their names confused because the other one looks like the copper color of a penny. So I think their names should be swapped.
sometimes I feel like people do that on purpose. Like my friend had pigs, Pinky and Freckles, and they, even though they did name them accordingly, there was an ongoing joke just to like switch them around because one was pink, one had freckles. If they named them the opposite. But did you have any questions around the spiritual business course or anything going on in your life? How can I make this call best for you showing up today?
Sure. Yeah, scheduling things in appropriately. With a mobile lifestyle, sometimes I find I might be driving when I want to be doing something else. Or yeah, whatever I schedule in, it seems I always have to be flexible. I'd like to be a little bit more, I'll use the word rigid. I'd like to be rigid about things, like exactly at this time I do this. So how to maneuver with being flexible and getting things done at the time that I choose to do them.
Yeah, so I always have my, it's kind of like two calendars, right? And I've done this with so many people. It's an amazing question because it comes up a lot. And you can have like a summertime schedule and like where it goes with the seasons, one for each season. You can have it as a Monday to Friday schedule and then a weekend schedule. You can have a, this is my travel day schedule and what it looks like, and here is my when I'm homesteading and in a place for a while schedule. Then you can really have the best of both worlds and still have that consistency too. The thing is, like when we're free spirits and traveling, we also want and even crave that sense of new, right? So it's nice to have two schedules so you can still fulfill that part of you that wants a change and still stay consistent and get everything done of what you need to do. Can you give me some examples of some stuff that you really want to get done that you're having a hard time with?
Oh, actually, one of the main things is where to fit yoga in. That's like, or the exercise part of my day. Like when I'm traveling, I don't always know where the best places are where I can leave my car for a period of time, where I can feel secure enough to walk around in certain neighborhoods, things like that. So mostly that's what I deal with. And when I'm at someone's house, though, usually it's easy because I can walk in their neighborhood. Um, yeah. So how to fit the exercise part in, not knowing where I'm gonna be.
Yeah, so there's a couple different things that come to mind. One of the things that you can control and make consistent right off the bat is just when you wake up in the morning, wherever you are, wherever you feel safe, just do like 10 minutes of stretching or high interval training or something. Because wherever you're sleeping, you're obviously like feeling comfortable enough that you were going to sleep there. So you can just get up 10 minutes on the clock, and that will build momentum for your day. It releases a cortisol. It'll just help everything go more consistently. And then if you get to another spot where you can work out differently, oh, it is a different dog. I've seen that. Okay, so yeah, once you get somewhere else, if you want to, you can take a longer time and do a different yoga practice. I'm actually funny. We're talking about exercise. I got this book right now. It's like I had to get it because it said 28 days, and you know how I like things to be matched up with the moon cycles. And so their thing is, yeah, in the morning, it's like a HIIT workout, something really quick, like a run or cardio or something. And then in the afternoon or evening or wherever you can fit it in, that's when you do the 1 hour workout. I don't think it's always essential to do the 1 hour unless you're going to be like, I mean, it's always nice, but I don't think it's essential to be fit. And I don't think that it's essential to always do it, but it's really helpful when you can. Like I was doing 2 hours of yoga when I was getting sober. I needed that at that point in time in my life. I'm a mom now. I couldn't fit in an hour consistently if I wanted to, and I'm really good at a schedule. I'm really good at staying consistent. I'm not good. Yeah, I'm not good at not being interrupted and keeping those boundaries up being a mom, because that's just not part of my life right now. I want my kid to know that he can come to me at any time for anything. And so it does change. But I think, first of all, having that first 10 minute and just making that commitment to yourself will empower you. I think it'll help you build momentum throughout your day, help your day be more stress free. And then whatever else you can fit in when you're comfortably in another area. Another thing that came to mind about this is that you can drive to places like a mall and, be one of those mall walkers on like a rainy day. There's always a parking lot there. It's safe spot. It doesn't mean you have to go shopping. It doesn't mean you have to do anything, but maybe you'll meet somebody and you can talk about your business. Maybe you'll see somebody with a dog and, get to talk about dogs. And, because that's where some people do walk their dogs when they can't get out because they've got their, what are they called here? I can't even remember, but they have like their safety dog or their comfort dog.
Yeah.
So it's opportunities like that. Like what do you have accessible to you? And then just ask the question. And the answers are inside of yourself. You already know what you're comfortable with. You already know what you want to do that's maybe a little exciting, but also maybe a little scary. There are options available, and depending on where you are, the options may be different.
That's actually the nice thing about being mobile as well, is that the options are pretty much always different.
Yeah. And there are some gym memberships that you could do where, each state would have the same gym and they allow you to travel. Here in Canada, I looked into it. I never did this, but I know that the YMCA has a program, or part of their program or membership is that you can go to any YMCA in all of Canada. And that means that if you have a YMCA membership and you are a traveler, you can do your showers, have your gym, your everything every single day, no matter what, no matter where you are, as long as you stay within Canada and you're up to date on your membership. I looked into that for myself, but I didn't end up doing it. There's always, yeah, I find my ways. Is any of this resonating at all, or do you want to have any other questions in around this?
Oh yes, it definitely is resonating. It gives me ideas of what I can do. I've never really gone to the gym so much, or never really liked my experience in a gym.
Me either.
Uh,
The lights.
it's loud and the smells. I don't always like
Yeah.
them closed into a room. I prefer nature, but it's also a great idea for other things because they usually have fun, quick classes to do and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the yoga's there as well.
Mhm.
When I did have a membership, I definitely utilized the yoga classes, and I made sure my gym had a sauna because I really like a sauna.
Me too.
Yeah. What I didn't like was the lights. I couldn't handle it. So I'd do my yoga in the sauna without lights. I just turn the lights off. And that's where I was doing it. So I paid my membership to be in the sauna. I'm like, why don't I just get a sauna? Yeah. So was there any other questions in around this at all, around your
Hmm.
schedule, around working out?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good start for me. Anyway, next step for me would be researching to see what kind of options there are in my area or the places I travel to.
Yeah, because the thing with the gym part is that, yeah, you'd have the showers. There's usually like smoothies and stuff. They're not always the best. Like again, in this book, like these were fitness, and they were saying that the ingredients and stuff like that that are in the stuff in the gyms are insane. And so what they did was switch to doing everything outside, and then it was just meet us outside for a workout, and then it ended up being this 28-day tone it up challenge, and then it was all women empowerment, and now it's whatever it is.
Hmm.
But I thought it was great that they moved out of that environment into something more natural, where you're getting the benefits of earthing into the ground, of getting real sunlight, vitamin D, and yeah.
Yes, that's
You're
also why I like doing things outside, is so I do get more sunshine. Although right now it's been like an overcast for the last week or so, but I know I still get some sun through.
yeah. Is it warm where you are now, like springtime, or is it like
Um,
summertime?
no, it's like early spring. There
Yeah.
was just a snowstorm, I think, last weekend, so we're still getting snow.
Yeah, we just got frost last night, but I called it with the full moon. And then it came. Like, oh man, why did I have to say it out loud? Did I spell it here?
Yeah,
But it's
I
okay. I
think
think
it's warming up though now. I think we're moving into spring a little bit slow, it seems, but it's coming. It's here,
oh
and
yeah.
I've already seen blossoms on strawberry. So, and the trees all have beautiful pink blossoms right now too,
Nice.
like the pink moon.
Yeah. Yeah. So phlox is our first flowers that come up here, and then tulips, and then we have the next full moon. That's the flower moon, and that's when all the wildflowers will be full. All the blossoms will come here, for all of our trees, and then after that is strawberry moon. So we got 2 months
Oh,
before strawberries, 1 month for all the wildflowers, but they're starting. This is
mhm.
the start. You might be further ahead of us, though. You're way more so. So I'm excited because you can keep us
Oh, great.
posted on what's to come and how beautiful it is through the pictures and updates.
Hmm.
All right, Juliana. Is there anything else for today?
No, that's great. Thank you.
All right,
You
I'm
got
glad that
some ideas flowing.
I'm glad you found this helpful. Do your research, and if you need anything else, just text me with an update, whatever you figure out, so I can hold you accountable. And anything else, any questions that you need or anything you want to run by before you make a decision. Maybe it's really easy for you to make a decision. Maybe there's some hemming and hawing. I'm here for you. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Bye, love.
Have a great day. Bye.